everybody. Hold on. It's nice to see everybody. Thank you for coming to Steve's virtual piano bar. I've got some news, maybe some sad news, but there's no piano bar this Sunday. Sorry. And let me change the background on my announcement here because I should. Or there we go. That's better. So I forgot that I'm playing a gig in the UP this weekend, and I'll be gone Sunday, so I will not be able to play the virtual piano bar Sunday. So we will do it next Wednesday. Will be the next one, and on Sunday, August 30th, a week from this Sunday, I'm going to have I'm working on a special Zoom concert. It may be myself, but I might have some special musical guests, and that's more of that will be announced. So, so yeah, there'll be more announcements about that over the when I find out what the Zoom concert is going to be cool. And yeah, so sorry about that Sunday. I'll try to post something entertaining that probably won't be live. You know, I possibly could do it live from my gig in the UP, so we'll see. Anyway, you know, so screw it all. I just have poured a glass of wine already. You know, why should I wait? So thank you all for showing up today. And I'm going to do some Cole Porter, some jazz. I think I'm going to do some like Miles Davis to start off with. I think somebody said that Miles Davis Kind of Blue was released like 50 years ago or 60 years ago today, or with sometime around now. Jeannie Carroll, are you in Las Vegas? I heard we were talking about you the other day, Jeannie. Jeannie is a singer and musician in Sedona that I work with occasionally. Sometimes we'd have streaks where we'd work together a lot, actually. Well, anyway, welcome. Ginger is pulled up to the bar. She's going to order a glass of water, right? Jazz. Yeah. Anne-Marie, welcome. Bienvenue. I'm working on my French lately, a little bit. it's Miles. Yep. Miles wrote this. See the sky. Hey, Peggy Braden is in the house, and she is disguised as Peggy Smock tonight. But I won't tell anybody. We just won't tell anybody. Yeah, Miles, that Oscar Brown Jr. Was a interesting guy, and I played some gigs with Oscar Brown Jr.'s ex in northern Michigan, and then that's a whole nother story. But it was very interesting. I'll tell you the story about. I can't remember her name. She was a blues singer. She loved the blues, and anyway, Oscar Brown Jr.'s ex lived up in Traverse City, Michigan, and we played a blues festival in Charlevoix, which they had for 1 year, and we were on the bill. I think we were the opening act in the afternoon. There was nobody there. Anyway, I picked her up at noon, and she was just I picked her up at a homeless shelter, and she had a whole big gallon glass jug of gin and tonic, I think, and it was like a gallon, and she brought this into the car, and she was the real blues thing, that's the way it goes. Anyway, that was called All Blues by Miles Davis. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. And once again, no piano bar this Sunday. Sorry, I'm going to be out of town, but there will be a special Zoom concert the following Sunday, and I'll have more on that when I know what it is. I'm going to have a possible musical guest from Petoskey, Michigan, a jazz singer, maybe be coming over to sing with me, or who knows? We will see. So. It's just a very good vibration in the air lately. Of course, the weather's been great. Maybe that's what it is, or a big part of it. But it's just been a good feeling lately. So why don't we just have everybody fall in love right now, as soon as possible, ASAP. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Let's fall in love. another one, Steve. Okay. Change the key. Oh, let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. There was a little key change there. Tony Frank is in the house. Trumpeter extraordinaire down in Tucson, holding down the jazz concepts there. Tony Frank lost a gig. Oh no, that would never happen to any musician ever. Losing a gig. Steve Douglas. Oh wow. Hey, I'm invading Steve's territory with my left hand. Steve Douglas, all the way from the panhandle of Florida. Tony Frank from Tucson. We've got Amy down in the Detroit area. I think it's Dearborn. I can't remember. Oh, Sue and Mike from Milwaukee are here. And Anne Marie from Eastern Canada. Miles from Chicago. Wow, we've got a fantastic group here. Thank you all for coming. And I'm going to be doing some of my favorite songs. And hopefully some of them are your favorite songs. But I'm going to do a little Irving Berlin. Oh, I lost a gig to my left hand. Oh. Well, you know. So, yeah, I poured myself a glass of wine a little early tonight. My rule is, what's that reverb? Take that reverb off. My rule is I don't drink before the gig. Really. That is a pretty steadfast rule I've had my whole life. But once I play my first note, then the rule's off. Yeah. Hey, Steve Douglas, it's good to see you. I've been wondering how you're doing down there. I think I read your Facebook post. Steve Douglas, bass player, lived in Sedona in Arizona for many years. We did tons of gigs together. Miles Green is not in the city limits of Chicago, sorry. He's in Morton Grove. And anyway, we did tons of gigs together, and boy, did we have fun playing some Duke Ellington and Sinatra. I think those are the couple of the things we liked doing a lot. So here's a Duke Ellington tune. I missed a Saturday dance. Heard they crowded the floor. Well, I'd be lonesome without you. Don't get around much anymore. Cheryl Bartlett thought I'd visit the club. Got as far as the door. They would have asked me about you. Oh, I don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess that my mind's more at ease. But nevertheless, why stir up memories? I've been invited on dates. Yep, believe it or not. Could have gone, but what for? It's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. My mind's more at ease. But nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates. Get that key, Steve. Should have gone, but what for? It's awfully different without you. I couldn't bear it without you. It's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. I see WA9JGL is in the other chat room, and I know who that is. That's my old buddy Phil from back in my high school days and junior high school days, and college roommate. And so welcome, Phil. You can hide in the back of the room. That's fine. Listening to some music. Cheryl Bartlett from Cape Cod. All right, fantastic. And we will chat soon. I know you have a big event coming up, I believe. So we'll chat. So I'm gonna do some Cole Porter. I've had some Cole Porter going through my brain, so I wish I had Steve Douglas here to play bass on this one, because this is a tough one. Well, it was just one of those things. Oh, just one of those crazy flings. One of those bells that now and then rings. It was just one of those things. Oh, it was just one of those nights. Just one of those fabulous flights. A trip to the moon on gossamer wings. It was just one of those things. Oh, if we thought a bit of the end of it before we'd started painting the town, we'd have been aware that this love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping that we meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. Was just one of those things. just one of those crazy flings, one of those bells that now and then rings. It was just one of those things. It was just one of those nights, just one of those fabulous flights. I tripped to the moon on gossamer wings. It was just one of those things. Oh, if we thought a bit of the end of it before we'd started painting the town, we'd have been aware that this love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, dear, and amen. Here's hoping we meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. Tequila. Yeah. Yes, this is just like a real piano bar, Tony. Like 10 people sitting around the piano bar talking. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. Hummingbird, don't fly away, pop, 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 pum. Yeah, Anne Marie, Eastern Canada. I think you live like right on the ocean or on a bay, right? It's a bay, I believe. Yeah. It's time for a nice ballad. You know, musicians love ballads. If I could, I would just play ballads all the time, you know. Ballad. What's a nice ballad? Well, you know, there's these folks who live on a hill. And I'm going to sing about a Darby and Joan. You know them? Maybe you know them. Someday we'll build a home on a hilltop high, you and I. Darby and Joan used to be Jack and Jill, and we will always be called the folks who live on the hill. Someday we will be adding a thing or two, a wing or two. We will make changes as any family will. We'll be pleased to be called the folks who live on the hill. Our veranda will command a view of meadows hue, the kind of view that seems to want to be seen. And when the kids grow up and leave us, we'll sit and look at that same old view, just we two, Darby and Joan, who used to be Jack and Jill, the folks who like to be called the folks who live on the hill. Our veranda will command a view of meadows green, the kind of view that seems to want to be seen. And when the kids grow up and leave us, we'll sit and look at that same old view. Just we two, Darby and Joan, who used to be Jack and Jill, the folks who like to be called what they have always been called, the folks who live on the hill. A song that was written by the great Jerome Kern. He might even be related to Miles Green, because I believe he's Jewish, right, Miles? Miles will know that. Yeah. Jerome Kern is famous for writing the musical Showboat with the song Old Man River, he just keeps rolling along. That, like an iconic American song. And he also wrote this one. I'm going to do another Jerome Kern song. I'm old-fashioned, and I do come from the old school. We're here at an old-fashioned piano bar here. I like to do the old standards. But, you know, the modern pianists, these dueling piano guys, they do all kinds of rock and roll stuff, you know. They do Elton John and stuff. And then they do stuff from, you know, the 90s and the 2000s, the songs that I don't even know. But I like the old songs. Thank you for your applause. Appreciate it. Anyway, Jerome Kern wrote this song, and it applies to me. I'm a little bit old-fashioned. I like the old songs. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. Sound of rain upon the window pane, the starry song that April sings. Oh, this year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands, these my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be, as long as you'll agree to stay old-fashioned with me. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. The sound of rain upon the window pane, the starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands, these my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be, as long as you'll agree to stay old-fashioned, to stay old-fashioned with me. right, we got some dancers out there. Amy and her granddaughter dancing. Cool. I do like some occasionally to do some modern songs, like going into some Beatles, like really modern. And Cheryl, if I would known you were going to be here, I would have had that um, Neil Young song ready, but I don't have my cheat sheet nearby. I'd have, gosh, I don't even know where it is. But I know that I do like that song by Neil Young that you requested. So if you come next time, I'll be happy to do it. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to do some seasonal song. Les Feuilles Mortes, which means the dead leaves. And it doesn't sound like a really great title for a song, but it has a very sadness and a wispiness to it, and it's very seasonal. And I'm going to try my hand at some French, so wish me luck. C'est une chanson qui nous ressemble, toi qui m'aimais et je t'aimais. Nous vivions tous les deux ensemble, toi qui m'aimais, moi qui t'aimais. Mais la vie sépare ceux qui s'aiment tout doucement, sans faire de bruit. Et la mer effacée sur le sable, les pas des amants désunis. C'est une chanson qui nous ressemble, toi qui m'aimais et je t'aimais. Nous vivions tous les deux ensemble, toi qui m'aimais, moi qui t'aimais. Mais la vie sépare ceux qui s'aiment tout doucement, sans faire de bruit. Et la mer effacée sur le sable, les pas des amants désunis. Les pas des amants désunis. It's fall. We haven't got too many falling leaves yet, but they're coming. Anyway, cheers, everybody. I poured my glass of wine a little early tonight, so. I think it's time for a blues now. keep your New York joys. I'm going to Illinois just as fast as I can. You New York women think you make a fool of any man. Play all kinds of games, you will cheat if you can. Use love like a tool, make a man a fool. What a beautiful motto. Got my money, that's it. How can you mind if I split? Going back where a woman really knows the way to treat a man. People are friendly without no hidden plan. It's the best in the Midwest. Real down city full of good folks who come from home. And when I get back, I'll never roam far from a little shot town. Goodbye, farewell. I might see you later, 'cause I'm going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Ain't nothing in Chicago monkey woman like you to do. Yes, yes, got the blues. Play some more blues, just a little bit more. Well, now hurry down now, sunshine, and see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, hurry down now, sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, well, it may bring sunshine, then again it may bring rain. Tomorrow, yeah, 'cause I'm going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Well, I'm going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. There ain't nothing in Chicago monkey woman like you to do. Oh yeah, playing the blues. Yeah, Miles, we're gonna trading fours when we do our Zoom episode. And that reverb. Okay, take the reverb off. Yeah, when you're talking. So yeah, I'm going to do another blues. Once I get into the blues black hole, I might never come out. My mama told me long time ago, she said, "Now son, you had better take it slow, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night. You're just living in a fool's paradise." My mama told me, my papa told me too. He said, "Now son, fate will soon catch up with you, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night. You're just living in a fool's paradise." Well, I have learned my lesson. just like all fools I've met. Things I've seen in this old world, I never will forget. Well, my mama told me, my papa said it right. He said, now, son, you're gonna drop right out of sight, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night. You're just living in a fool's paradise. My mama told me a long time ago, she said, now, son, you had better take it slow, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night, living in a fool's paradise. Well, my mama told me, my papa told me too, he said, son, we'll soon catch up with you, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night, living in a fool's paradise. Well, I have learned my lesson. Just like all fools I've met, things I've seen in this old world, I never will forget. My mama told me, my papa said it right. He said, now, son, gonna drop right out of sight, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night. You're just living in a fool's paradise. You're just living in a fool's paradise. All right. Time for a little bit of a happy song. I started off with a few songs about love. I was on the right track for a while, but got a little sidetracked with the blues. Oh, I don't remember what day it was, and I didn't notice what time it was. All I know is that I fell in love with you. If all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Oh, every day's a new day in love with you. With each day comes a new way of loving you. Thank the Lord for love like ours that grows ever stronger. If all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday. Tomorrow's date means springtime, just a day away. Cupid, we don't need you now, be on your way. And I thank the Lord for love like ours that grows ever stronger. If all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday, but darling, not as much as tomorrow. Every day is a new day. Every time I love you. Every day is a new day. Every time I love you. Every day is a new day. Every time I love you. Every day's a new day. That's a chunk. Yeah. All right, I'm going to continue with my earliness here and have a little break. How's everybody doing? She looks like Cheryl's still here. Good to see you. And this is wine that was left over from last Sunday, so it's not like I'm really consuming a lot of wine these days. And by the way, no piano bar this Sunday. I'm sorry to say. But there is a special Zoom concert coming up on August 30th. And if you are not on my email list yet, you can go to my website videos page, and there is a place to sign up for the email list. I think most of you are probably on it, I'm guessing. But great. Good to see you, Hallie. Hallie is in the house. Look at that picture of her. I like the picture of you and Judy and your other sister, the three sisters, when you were very young. I think Judy's the oldest, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And so just take a little break now, but happy everybody came tonight. And my pal WJGL, my high school buddy, apparently left the chat room. I don't know if you're still here, Phil, but yeah, we got the A team. I'm going to do a little variation from the old standards, although this is not a new song, but it's James Taylor. Don't let me be lonely. Don't let me be lonely tonight. Yeah, it's starting to get cold here in northern Michigan, by the way. Yeah, we're going by fast. We're getting toward the 1 hour mark. It was 39 degrees Fahrenheit this morning in northern Michigan. Can you believe it was in the 30s this morning? No, yes, it was. So let me see if I can translate the Celsius. That's like 3 degrees Celsius. Can you believe that? 3 degrees this morning. That sounds even colder, but it's the same temperature as 39 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm here in my beautiful little studio that I have in downtown Vanderbilt, Michigan. I wish I could show it to you. I have in the past, but I dropped stuff off the piano during a wild solo a couple of songs ago. So, and I'm going to be going up to the Upper Peninsula this weekend for a gig. That's why I won't be here Sunday. So I will try to take some pictures. And next Wednesday, maybe I can show some short clips, movie clips, or photos while we're doing our piano bar. So, yeah, northern Michigan was pretty cold this morning. Of course, I live inland from the lakes. When you're closer to the lake, it stays a little bit warmer. So, I haven't done any Irving Berlin yet. How about that? Autumn Serenade. I don't have that one memorized, Bob. Oh, Bob's in the house. Bob Fletcher, I believe. And in Arizona, it's been in the hundreds. I think they had record temperatures even in northern Arizona. In the high desert, they even had 106 degrees. Wow, that's too hot. Great sleeping weather here in Michigan. Yeah. Oh, Autumn Serenade. Yes, I do know Autumn Serenade, Bob Fletcher. This is one of the song that I like a lot. It's because it was done by John Coltrane with Johnny Hartman on the album that they did together. They did a collection of great songs, and one of them was Autumn Serenade. I know I've got a paying gig. I think I've had I can almost count the gigs I've done this summer on one hand. Very few gigs this summer. This is the kind of gig you do these days. You're alone in a room and you're on the internet. So trying it out. But paying gig. But I've been making a few tips here at my virtual piano bar. And by the way, I hope you can find the tip link. It's on, I posted it earlier on the chat room, on one of the Facebook comments. So very appreciated. Thank you. So, Autumn Serenade. Summer is through. What? Can that be true? That's when my dreams all start. The love song we knew is echoing through my heart. Songs the trees composes whisper farewell to the roses. Now autumn is here. Almost. And we're apart. Through the trees comes autumn with her serenade. Melodies, the sweetest music ever played. Autumn kisses we knew were beautiful souvenirs. As I pause to recall, the leaves seem to fall like tears. Silver stars were clinging to an autumn sky. Love was ours until October wandered by. Let the years come and go, and I'll still feel the glow that time cannot fade. When I hear that lovely autumn serenade. the trees comes autumn with her serenade. Melodies, the sweetest music ever played. Autumn kisses we knew were beautiful souvenirs. As I pause to recall, the leaves seem to fall like tears. Silver stars were clinging to an autumn sky. Love was ours until October wandered by. Let the years come and go, and I'll still feel the glow that time cannot fade. When I hear that lovely autumn serenade, yeah, serenade. Yes. All right. I think every album and every show. Oh, I already did some Duke Ellington. I'm going to do another one. And this goes out to Amy and Alaya. Cigarette holder, which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out catting that satin doll. Now, baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful, amigo. You're flippin', speaks Latin, that satin doll. She's nobody's fool. I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl. I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroonie telephone numbers. Well, you know I'm doing my rumbas with Bruno and that's in my satin doll. Yeah. Cigarette holder, which wings me over her shoulder. She takes me out catting that swinging satin doll. Oh, baby, shall we go out skipping? Careful, amigo. You're flippin', speaks Latin, that satin doll. She's nobody's fool. I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl. I ain't for no girl catching me. Switcheroonie telephone numbers. You know I'm doing my rumbas with Bruno, and that's in my satin doll. And then my satin doll. And then my satin doll. All right, Bob is back. When I did your request, Bob, I don't know if you were here because it looked like you had disappeared from the chat room. So, what is this? Oh, I got a picture. That's cool. You got a picture from Zoom. All right. And by the way, speaking of Zoom, special Zoom concert coming up Sunday, August 30th. And I'm sorry to say there will be no piano bar this Sunday. I might try to run a repeat or post a couple of songs. I might try to go live from where I am in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I don't really know if any, or it may be nothing. So I'm just sorry to say that it won't be the usual virtual piano bar this Sunday. So we got time for a couple more songs, I think, and it's going by really fast. But I was thinking of this James Taylor song. Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight. I think I talked about it earlier. Frankie Carl did a Sunrise Serenade. I think, Miles, does that sound right? And it goes... I got something like that. That's a very poor rendition of it. But I actually did a recording of that years ago, but I can't remember what I did. Sorry about that. Okay. But that was a big hit, and the big band, the people in my parents' generation loved that song. I mean, that just brought them to tears, just like it did Miles there. Bob, did you hear Autumn Serenade? Please, Bob Fletcher. I think it's Bob Fletcher. You're just named Bob in the chat room. But tell me if you heard your request, Autumn Serenade, because I did play it. And but you weren't in the chat room at the time I played it. I just want to make sure you heard it. Okay, you're not in the chat room now, so I'm talking to myself. Hello, Steve. How are you? Fine. Okay, we're going to do Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight. This is the coronavirus song. Do me wrong and do me right now. Tell me lies, but hold me tight. Say a few goodbyes for the morning light. Don't want to be lonely tonight. Say goodbye or say hello. Sure enough, good to see you, but it's time to go. Don't say yes, but please don't say no. Don't want to be lonely tonight. Go away then, damn you. Do as you please. You ain't gonna see me getting down on my knees. You're undecided and your heart's been divided. You've been turning my world upside down. Do me wrong and do me right now. Tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light. Don't want to be lonely tonight. Don't want to be lonely tonight. Don't let me be lonely. Go away then, damn you. Do as you please. You ain't gonna see me getting down on my knees. You're undecided and your heart's been divided. You've been turning my world upside down. Do me wrong and do me right now. Tell me lies but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light. Don't want to be lonely tonight. Don't want to be lonely tonight. Don't let me be lonely. As I have said before, I like to repeat songs because for two reasons. Well, several reasons, but for one thing, I know not everybody's here every minute of every piano bar, except for Miles. He's here. I think he's here every minute. And the other reason is it keeps me in practice for learning the songs, keeping it on top of my mind and my repertoire. And there was another reason, but that I don't even need a reason. It's my piano bar, so I can play songs that I like, hopefully once in a while. So this is "Oh You Crazy Moon," which I love this song. See you, Miles. We'll be in touch, right? When they met, the way they smiled, I knew that I was through. Oh, you crazy moon, what did you do? When they kissed, they tried to say that it was just in fun. Oh, you crazy moon, look what you've done. Used to say to me, you know that it would never end. You should be ashamed to show your funny face, my friend. There they are, they fell in love. I bet you think you're smart. Oh, you crazy moon, you broke my heart. When they met, the way they smiled, I knew that I was through. Oh, you crazy moon, what did you do? When they kissed, they tried to say that it was just in fun. Oh, you crazy moon, look what you've done. Used to say to me, you know that it would never end. You should be ashamed to show your funny face, my friend. There they are, they fell in love. I bet you think you're smart. Oh, you crazy moon, you broke my heart. Oh, you crazy moon, you broke my heart. show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Had a little drink about 5 seconds ago, and it went right to my head. Wherever we may roam, land or sea or foam, you will always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go home. That used to be one of the good night songs I used to play back in the day. So anyway, thank you all for coming tonight. It's been fun as usual. And by the way, sorry to say, no piano bar this Sunday. Sorry. Special Zoom concert coming up on August 30th, and I'll be sending out more information on that. I'll be putting it on Facebook and sending it out on emails. So what would be an appropriate final song? I don't know. Cheryl, it looks like Cheryl, are you still here? Fantastic. You know, there's this one. Good night, sweetheart. I can't remember the words. Good night, sweetheart. It's a very nice song. Thank you, Amy, for your kind wishes. Thank you, Miles. Thank you, Anne Marie. Thank you, everybody who's come tonight. And I will say goodbye. Every time we say goodbye, I just feel, uneasy. I die a little, I guess you could say. This is what Cole Porter said, too. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me, they allow you to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor every time we say goodbye. Thank you all, and the Zoom concert especially I'm looking forward to because we'll be able to see each other's faces. You also have the option of not showing your face if you want. You can show up and we can have all those squares on the screen. If you've ever done Zoom before, you can see each people's faces and reactions. If you don't want to show your face, though, you have the option to opt out and you can still hear the concert. So it's going to be fun. So thank you all. I've got to work on my French because I just love that language. Thank you, Anne Marie, for your coaching and some of the pronunciations. And thank you all for coming. Love you all. Have a great week. We'll see you next Wednesday. And have a nice evening, everybody.